Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host of Intellect Digest, and in this video I'm going to unbox the Lava Iris Pro 30 Plus and give you a comprehensive review. We are going to run some games on this. We are going to show you the camera performance. We are going to show you the video and audio playback, design, build quality, display, and what all this phone has to offer. We'll also talk about whether it is a value for money or not. Let's get started. Before I open the box, let me run you through some quick specifications which are mentioned at the rear of the box. It is powered by a 1.5 GHz quad-core CPU, has a 4.7-inch HD IPS display, which comes with OGS. It has two cameras, a 13-megapixel rear and a 3-megapixel front-facing cameras. It has two SIM card support and both SIM support 3G. There is 16 GB internal memory and it is expandable. It comes with 1 GB of RAM. It runs Android Jelly Bean 4.2, which comes with over-the-air updates. There are some standard sensors like the G sensor, e-compass, ambient light, etc. There is a direct call, flip to mute, so there are some gesture features. It comes with 2000 milliamp lithium polymer battery. The price mentioned on the box is around 13,000 rupees. However, it is retailing online for around 11 to 12,000 rupees. So I'll leave some direct links in the description section below in case you want to pick up one for yourself. So let's take out the phone from the box. So the first thing that you see in the box is the phone itself. It is wrapped in some plastic. Let me remove this. There is one layer of plastic on the screen. This is the 4.7-inch display that you get on the front, and it is in fact a screen protector probably which is installed on the phone. On the rear you get Iris Pro 30 Plus branding, pretty tiny over here, and there is some protection over the glass of the camera at the rear. Secondary mic hole for noise cancellation. Speaker mesh, there are some protrusions provided to prevent the speakers from getting muffled when you place it. Very familiar design with the Iris family that we have seen. This is a metallic side line which runs all around. It is black metallic finish. On top you have 3.5mm audio jack. On right you have the buttons which includes the power wake up key, volume rocker. On bottom you have the primary microphone hole, standard charging port. The left side is totally clean. Let me put this aside for a moment and dive into the box and show you what else is there. So you get a bundled screen guard or screen protector. You get some warranty manuals and documentation which are included. There's a special leaflet which tells you about the special features or the gesture features. Another box here. Let's see what's included here. And this looks like some sort of cover. This is interesting. This is a flip cover and there is a documentation in here. It looks very interesting. It says press here. So to remove the phone you have to press here, so it will push the phone out of this flip cover. The back is partly plastic and partly leather. There are perfect cutouts provided here, and the quality of this cover looks really good. It should be very good for the phone in terms of protection because there is a thick plastic cover. Although it makes the phone a bit thick, but it feels very sturdy in hand. Feels like if you drop it accidentally it will not be damaged. So it is a very good protection that you get right within the box, so you need not hunt for any flip covers. This will easily save you some 500 to 1000 bucks depending on if you are planning to buy a flip cover. Next thing in the box is some cables here. Let me see. This is a standard USB to micro USB. Nothing special. Let me keep this aside. Look further in the box. Another small box. And here we have a pair of earphones and a wall charger on the other side of this box. This is the standard wall charger, neatly packaged in the box. This one is a 1 ampere charger, so should be pretty quick to charge your phone. It comes with a 2000 milliamp battery. Let me show you the quality of the earphones as well. These are standard earphones, 3.5mm rounded cable, not flat cable, and comes with inline microphone, and there is a button to accept or reject the call, and they are designed like the earpods that you see from Apple. I don't know whether they are allowed to use this design or not, but yes, they are using this design. These are exactly like what we see the Apple iPhones and iPod. These are earpods. I'll test the audio quality and tell you the quality in a minute. Let's boot the device, take you to the interface, show you the software interface, and here we have it up and running. We have also downloaded some games and benchmarking utilities and also run some benchmarks to show you how well this phone performs. Before I start, I'll show you around the display and the camera. So this is a 4.7 inch OGS or one glass solution HD display which comes with 1280 by 720 pixel display resolution. There is a front facing 3 megapixel camera and a rear facing 13 megapixel camera which comes with dual LED flash. The back is soft to touch and feels nice. Let me show you what lies under the hood. So when you remove the back flap, you get access to the battery, but this battery is not user removable. It has been screwed to the phone. As you can see here, it is a 2000 milliamp battery and it comes with 2 SIM card slots. There is a standard mini SIM and there is a micro SIM card slot, and there is also an expansion slot for memory expansion. This is a micro SD card slot. This one comes with an inbuilt 16 GB memory, and you can expand the memory by adding up to 32 GB of SD card to this phone. As you can see, there are 2 partitions already done within this phone. So the internal storage, one partition is showing 6.9 GB available and the other is showing around 5 GB. So you have 11 to 12 GB available space. After installing some of the application, we still have some usable space, and you can select which application location or which place you want to install your application. So you can check the preferred install location. So if you have installed an SD card, you can install applications on the SD card. However, it may or may not move data on the external SD card. With a 16 GB internal memory, that should not be a problem. A small downside which I believe is there in this phone is that it does not run the latest Android KitKat, while every other phone in the price segment or every new phone that is coming up with KitKat. But the plus side is that it comes with free over-the-air updates or the OTA updates. So we believe that Lava will someday roll out an update for this, which will put software update for Android KitKat on this phone. But right now, out of the box, it does not have KitKat, and we do not have any timelines on when to expect software updates. Let me talk a bit about the display here. The display looks very nice and the legibility and the viewing angles are very good. Right now it is set to automatic brightness and it is not very bright. Let me put it to the higher brightness and you can see that it becomes really bright. So the outdoor visibility on this phone will not be a problem. Let me put it back to automatic so that you can see the phone properly. Let's start our testing with a camera test. So I'll start with the rear camera on this phone, and I accidentally made a click. I can touch to focus and take a click. This is giving me good results. The objects are there in front of you and you can see the quality and the clarity in this picture is coming out to be really nice. The overall color tones are also very natural. You can see the color tone on screen and off screen for the same object, and they are very close to the natural. So the color tones here are very good. So the camera is doing a good job. Let me show you what all modes you get with this camera. So it comes with the swipe to take a capture, which is why it is taking accidental clicks when I'm moving my hand in front of it. You can disable this mode if required. There is HDR mode, there is face beauty mode, you have the panorama, internal panorama, scene mode in which it will detect the scene automatically. There is smile mode, there is sound and photo mode. So you can take pictures in a lot of modes with this camera, and you can swipe to take a capture just like this. It is fairly interesting. Now let me switch to the front facing camera and show you how well it records with the front facing camera. So here you can see the clarity in picture is good. This is a 3 megapixel camera. Hi there. Let me take a selfie and show you how well it comes out to be. The clarity in picture is not very high when it comes to the pixel density, but it is decent. The light and the color response is good. When it comes to video recording capabilities, the rear camera, which is 13 megapixel sensor, is capable of shooting in full HD or full high definition. Let me show you in the settings. You have to set the video quality. You can set it to fine for full high definition videos. There is also time lapse which has been provided. There is electric image stabilization which is off by default. You can turn it on. So the camera does not disappoint. Now let me show you the audio video playback. Then we'll jump to the gaming and benchmark fast. Let me turn the volume to maximum so that you can judge how loud it is. I'm playing this video from YouTube in 720p. It also gives you an idea of how well it streams the videos from YouTube. Does it support USB OTG pen drive? And the answer is yes, it does. Let me give you a quick demo of the same. So you can connect any USB OTG cable or a USB OTG pen drive just like this. And once you attach it, it will be detected. The video clarity is good. The audio clarity as well as the viewing angles are really good. So the video viewing experience and the overall experience of YouTube is good in my opinion. Let me show you the audio playback now. It is not the loudest speakers that we have heard in this price segment. Let me also talk about the earphones which are provided. These are very interestingly designed earpod design that you see with Apple iPhones and iPods, and these also sound fairly good. These are not as loud as the Apple ones, but they are clear in sound and they sound really well because they sit very close to your ear canal because of their design and sound very clear. I have tested these with the music playback from YouTube as well as FM radio, and in both the applications it works fine. It seems to be good quality and a decent solution when it comes to audio. The inbuilt speakers are not that loud as we have heard in the price segment on some other phones. Now let me talk a bit about specs, benchmarks, and then we'll jump directly to gaming. I'm sure you want to see how games play on this. In terms of specs, it is powered by a 1.5 GHz quad-core CPU and gives a benchmark score of 19,921, very close to 20,000 on Antutu, which is a decent score for a phone which is priced in a range of 11 to 12,000 rupees. It is powered by a MediaTek 1.5 GHz quad-core CPU, which is Cortex A7, which is why the score is not that high besides having 4 cores. It has 1 GB of RAM, 16 GB internal memory. The GPU on the offer is PowerVR SGX series. Let me show you the graphics benchmarks on Nina Mark II as well. On graphics benchmarks, we got a score of 51.9 frames per second, which means that it can play moderate to heavy games with ease with this 720p display. The PowerVR SGX 554MP GPU does a good job. After we have talked about the specs, let me show you gameplay on Frontline Commando 2, which is a fairly heavy game, and I'll also show you the Subway Surfer gameplay back to give you an idea of how well it performs there. And here we have to use the snipers to kill some of the enemies. We have to aim and shoot. The graphics and accuracy of the touchscreen matters a lot here because you have to aim precisely, and this phone is not troubling me because my inputs are getting very well detected. I'm able to control the player very accurately. The frames are very well controlled over here, so I'm not troubled at all using this game. I'm able to kill one after another, and it's doing really well when it comes to playing this game. The graphics are super smooth, and I do not have complaints when it comes to graphics from Lava Iris Pro 30 Plus. This is a relatively light game compared to the Frontline Commando 2, but it's a good judge of how the display comes out to be because the colors here are very vibrant, and the touchscreen responsiveness is also judged well because it requires very quick and precise inputs if you have to play this game on any Android phone. And I like the way it is rendering here. There's no problem when it comes to playing this game, although I'm not very good at playing it. But yes, this phone is doing well when it comes to playing Subway Surf. So my opinion about gaming on this phone is that you can play moderate to heavy games with ease. However, too heavy games may be a problem because of the MediaTek processor, but I don't see any major problem when it comes to playing games on Lava Iris Pro 30 Plus. Summing up my review of the Lava Iris Pro 30 Plus, I find it to be a well-built phone with a beautiful design. It comes with a good and decent battery of 2000 mAh, a beautiful display, a scratch resistant dragon tail glass at front. It comes with decent specifications, price as well as gaming performance. It gives you good experience when it comes to gaming, video consumption as well as audio. All in all, it's a good package and comes with interesting accessories like a flip cover within the box, which is smart, sturdy and solid. You also get these earpods. So all in all, it's a good value for money device if you are looking for something around 12,000 rupees. A few letdowns are that the speakers are not that loud and the Android version running here is not the latest, but you can get updates anyways. My score for this phone is 8 out of 10. It is still a very good buy. If you want to purchase one for yourself, I'm leaving some direct links in the description section below as well as on your screen. So make sure you check out those links for the best deals. If you enjoyed watching this video and if this video helped you, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. And for more such videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.